Again, you won't think a whole lot about it right now. People putting time into you, but I'm telling you, you get older, you'll see. People ain't got no time for you, man. It's life. And they be like, oh, my coach. Your coach worried about trying to keep their job, trying to win a championship so they can get more money. These folks don't care nothing about that. I don't oh, my coach. Coach don't care about no kid that ain't started. And no start. You can tell them the truth. You don't sit there and take no liking to no kid that's sitting on no bench. All they liking is somebody on their field starting, making hits, throwing touchdowns or catching them or something like that. Isn't that right? They don't care about you, man. For everybody here, y'all gonna find that you think like you, it's temporary. What you got over here now, look at us. We a harbor, y'all, and you can't do nothing. Now when you do something, we gonna rob you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We ain't asking, we rob you. First time you get $1 million, we kicking your door in. Boom, shalom. Cause we gotta greet you. Peace, health, and prosperity. Then we're gonna put that switch up to your head. What the young folk, what they call it now? That switch. That is the trick. What that blinky? What they call it? Blinky? Blicky? These folks got too many words. The bleaky, man. I got that bleaky on your life. Young people, they just get y'all set up for suicide. Whole conversation ain't a complete sentence in it. Broken English. One letter for a word. Isn't that right? It's a lot right here. Get y'all get more complete in it, though. We appreciate having y'all, though. Want to see all y'all on down here make the right decision. Alyssa, get yourself together, sweetie. Do you think they just making something up on you? I appreciate that. They wouldn't just, do you think they would come sit right here and just make up something on you and say they would be telling the truth right here, wouldn't it? Yeah. We getting there. Because I'm telling you why I do that, sweetie, because I care. Let me tell you what happened. A lot of time with people, everybody got their own stuff they're dealing with. Everybody, adults, everybody. People just don't show it on their face. It don't mean people not going through something. And it's gonna be very few people you're gonna find in life they're gonna take time up with you, because everybody, people trying to go. You're trying to go somewhere and get somewhere. So everybody on the move, and the tighter resources get, the shorter the time get, the faster people moving. So trying to take time with somebody that ain't trying, it's like, I ain't got that time. And fortunately, Mr. Yahuwah, he see fit to slow things down for all of us. That we sit down, we really get these concepts and understand. Nothing's a given to you, man. Everything is just the kind of Yahuwah. He don't owe us nothing, and the fact that he'll do it. You know that? It's just the fact that how he operates and how he moves is so like, wow. And then you could have done and earned of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just being honest. One day, live long enough. If he lets you live long enough, get it. But at some point, really start looking at your decision making. Look at how people look at you. It should bother you that people don't have confidence in you, or people might look at you a certain type of way. I want it to bother. It bothered me. That's why I make it my business to live and walk a certain type of way, because I want to carry myself. If people say something, I'm going to make sure it's a lie. I ain't worried about what people say. I had a cousin put a nice little thing out about me, sent some stuff about me, all kind of little words in them. I ain't worried about that stuff. I ain't responding to that stuff. That stuff makes me 0 cents of attention. I have 0 interest in it, because if anybody know what I'm living, I'm going to know. Yahuwah know everything. I ain't no fool. I know what I'm living, what I'm doing. Man, I don't waste no time what nobody else talking about. That's a waste of my, I did. At one time, you're like, where you at or what? Man, I ain't got time for that foolishness. I'm much too busy. I ain't trying to, I'm going to fight these people with what I'm living. Man, I'm living this life. I'm living this life. I ain't got time for what I'm going to fight you for if I'm doing it, what I'm fighting you for. I ain't got time for that. That's what you say. That's what it is for you then. I know what I'm living though. At the end of the day, that's all you do. I don't waste no time. I just realized you can waste a lot of time in life trying to fight people and trying to combat other people's phobias about you or dislike. You waste a lot of time, man. People got problems themselves. When people got situations going on, let me tell you, is nobody that's productive doing something, taking their time out to lie on nobody. Everybody you're going to find, they losers. That's why I be lying on people all the time. I always be, I had to make so many retractions. Y'all make sure that retraction video go out about them other people I lied on too. See, I'm doing something. I ain't got time to fool around with that stuff. See, people, when they got that kind of, say, so you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing, who you talking about? I'm doing a whole lot of stuff. Now, if you got time to be sitting around telling lies on other people, you couldn't be. I'm extremely too busy. I don't have time for no foolishness like that. Get your direction, get your purpose when you're doing something. Y'all got it? Don't waste your time with losers. Y'all got what I'm saying? Losers gonna sit around and make excuses and find other people to blame, like I do. I'm gonna blame white people. Why y'all think I'm saying I should have more than it, but white people holding me back. White people won't let me do nothing. That's why I preach that. Send that video, that retraction video out too. I don't have that time. It's impossible. I don't give white people that kind of power. Nor do I give it to the Negroids or the Chinamen. Man, listen, you got to give people that ability. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm capable of through Yahuchanan. Who is Gadol? I don't give people that type of energy and time. I learned to give it back to who it belongs to. Everything's in his hand. I'm learning more and more through the bar, not through myself, to really learn how to just kind of get more settled in myself and stop lacking confidence in him that I got to fight every battle. I fought every battle. I wouldn't say I didn't have no confidence in it, but my action would say it. So why you won't let me handle that? Oh, you can get them later after you get through. Okay, so that's where we at. At some point, it's gonna be something you address, you get. It's some stuff you gotta learn. Man, this too big. Let him handle that. Don't give people all your time with that fool. You'll lose a lot of time with people, man. I was using an example. Let me borrow for a second. Let's show something. I was showing you'll go that way and walk toward me. In life, you could be walking, people going because we walking, we get right here. Somebody got to use their hit. Is that because see if I'm going, let me borrow for a second. You coming straight, you'll move. Come on, now we here. Where they going? If one of us don't use our head, where this going? If this my direction, then I got to learn how to pivot and move. Let him have that. He do. I'm going this way. It's gonna be people. You walk school, something. You walking. You want right here with somebody. You see, you like either move or they move. You can't waste a whole lot of time with people. I lose too much time. He could lose too much time with me right now. Right here, we could have thrown it all the way right there. Well, bad. Where was you going? Well, I was headed home to take care of my sick mama. I was headed to my job to pick up the check. Whatever I was doing, that's over now. Because you then sat down and used the practical looking at, I'm going somewhere. You're going to always run into obstacles. You ain't going to be able to fight every obstacle you run into. You're going to lose. Eventually, you're going to lose. So you got to be mindful. Look at, man, pivot and keep moving, man. Let them have it. At the end of the day, I'm looking at where I'm trying to get to. So obstacles going to be there. I'm going to run into somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of way it's going to come, but I got to still stay minded. Where you trying to go now? I can't afford it. Don't let yourself get tied up with everybody. You don't get tied up with everybody and everybody's situation. Y'all got what I'm saying? Now, so, okay. With that being said, I appreciate Yahuwah. I guess, I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for the fact of the understanding that he's given us and the direction that he got us moving in. I hadn't always looked at, because we're going to be moving this way. I'm just telling you, listen, I want to make sure I always keep direction. We're moving this way. And to move this way, it's a certain type of information you got to have, the kind of things you got to consider. And I appreciate Yahuwah for allowing me to consider it. Because kind of with some of the mind I had before, I'd have missed the journey. You'd be surprised how many things in your mind, you'll miss this trip. You'll miss the trip. Yahuwah just fixed it where you just didn't collide with the right person or situation. But at some point, you're going to have to start doing your critical thinking and looking at, what's worth the time. Based off where I'm going, I ain't got nothing I ran into that worth the time. I'm missing where I'm going. Sometimes you're going somewhere, they say, hey man, where you going? You say, man, I got to go ahead. They be like, man, come on, go with us. Now you do the value. How important is where I was going? I could jump in with these guys and have a better time. Forget that. Not me. I'm still going the way I'm going. No matter what they come with offer. At the end of the day, I got to look at everything is settling now. It's ending. And I got to make sure I'm right when it's time to go out here. Y'all got it? And you need to have that same mind. Time ticking. Y'all will see. You ain't got the time you thinking. You ain't got the time you thinking. It's bad out here. It's real bad. They're not going to tell you the truth. You count that news to tell you that? Let me tell you why they're not going to tell you. This is America. We ain't like Syria. We not like Iraq. We not like India. We not like Iran. We ain't like none of the people. Please don't take offense when I tell you this. these people sandpappers. Okay, they tell they want to. They ain't got nothing to live for.
No, sir.
We don't walk down the street with no goats and no sheep and no stick in
No,
our
sir.
hand. We don't walk around with no carpet.
Nope.
We drive.
Yes.
We pimping.
Oh, yeah.
We got noise coming
Yes,
out
sir.
the back of this thing,
Yes,
knocking.
sir.
Y'all hear what I'm just
That's right.
there? We got dope.
Yes, sir.
We got guns.
That's right.
We got hoes and they got pimps.
Yes, sir.
Man, our street full of everything.
Everything.
So we ain't them people do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Them people down, they fine with 3 million displaced and 2 million displaced. We got guns.
Yes, sir.
We displacing people right here.
Come on.
We not taking no display. All that stuff, them folk though, kicking in doors. Tell that man, first clean your boot off before I shoot you.
That's right.
So you kick this door, it's not going where you think.
It ain't going where you think.
Clean your boot off.
That's
right. I'm trying. This America.
That's right.
That stuff you can do on them kind of kicking doors, that laying people. Once you hear a gunshot coming down the street getting closer and closer, you should have armed yourself.
Come on now. Yes, sir.
We had an American soldier years ago where they kicking door. Boom! He was laying everybody down. Boom! Don't you not keep hearing that stuff? They getting closer and closer. Yeah, we stopped that right there.
Yes, sir.
When he picked that foot, I said, right there. Right there where I want you to hold it right there. I know you tired. I'm finna lay you down. That's we're not trying to go back, but just tell y'all, this America. So it's different how people look at stuff. The reason why I'm telling you all that, based on what I just told you, what you think the news gonna show up? Them folks can see themselves again going to work, bomb blowing up building, they still driving to work. I drive to work, a bomb blow up some building, I'm turning around going home.
Sir. That's
what
right.
I'm going to work for? They blowing up buildings. Them people, they live like that. They fine with that kind of stuff. In America, we not fine with that stuff. This ain't the place. We start getting everybody out of here. Everybody who look anything like you got to leave. Okay? They don't realize it. They know at the side of what they did with 9/11 health. Wasn't nothing flying but Saudis. Them boys in there like that. This Bush had to get them out of here.
Yes, sir.
They know what happened, man. Anything with your head wrapped, and you talking about some ice fell somewhere and on your knee with a carpet, man, you was in trouble. America got hit. Listen, man, over here, they got their own court of justice. White people got the one with the robe inside there, then they got the other robe that come over their face. They just do it with a rope. They judge and jury. All them well robed. So I'm trying to just help y'all out how things move. It's bad. They're not gonna tell you that though.
Nope.
Cause they know American people gonna start grabbing stuff. Y'all went live Hurricane Katrina. Y'all see what happened? Power out, storm came flooded, everything, wind blowing our house. You know what we stole? TVs.
Yeah.
We think like that.
That's right.
First thing, I ain't got no house. Flooded out my whole house.
Right.
Grandmama floating around in the attic, just bundle against the ceiling.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Cutting them wrap around trees like that here. I'm gonna go get me a TV.
That's right.
That's how we think. We backward. we nowhere to plug it up. You just round, but I got me a brand new TV.
That's right.
I don't care. Eventually, the power gonna come back on. We don't think over here. We don't think those people die for their religion. Man, we'll die. You step on our Jordans. Man, you'll think John was a religion. They don't, but it's all about what you believe. Well, I say it humorous, but I'm just trying to get y'all to understand something. They're only gonna tell y'all so much because they know how we think. Man, people here, them people ain't gonna think about going to no bank, busting no bank door, getting no money. That's how they think over here. They getting money, they spending snatch everything. You can't show America say, man, we're under attack. It's over with. You'll never get it back together.
Anarchy.
You ain't gonna get no democracy.
Nope.
Ain't no law. Law gonna be people. Hey, you call that martial law you want to. Ain't no martial coming over there. Once you let people loose and they realize they got to fend for themselves. They ain't stupid. You'll never get it back together.
Never.
September the 6th just showed them. They can't control nothing. All them white folks went in that building, went right now, went in office, took a computer, sat down and said, we finna set up our government. Biggest attack ever happened on. That was a great attack than 1711. They won't tell you that. Man, the house ain't never been, when the house ever been invaded? Them folks they went into the speaker house, took the speaker store, they sat down at the seats and said, first thing the white boy said, first thing we gotta do is accept the government.
Yep.
They just show how they think. Not us, I'm finna roll a blunt.
That's right.
That's why you ain't getting back in there.
That's right.
You think stupid. First thing we do, roll a blunt and bust a bill. Them white boy is crazy. Hillbilly they was.
Yes,
First
sir.
thing they said, they
Set
was
up
on
a
no video.
government.
They said we need to, they told them, they said, some mechanic clown, they said respect the house.
That's right.
Y'all
Sure
said,
did.
they said, I'm joking, they said respect the house.
Yes, sir.
They said the first thing we do, we got to set up a government. See, white people move a certain type of way, they know more than you know. You ain't got no brain in your head. I'm here to help you. Our people don't know nothing. They think, these folks go to school, they don't know nothing. I'm gonna help y'all out. White people show you as hillbilly and country redneck they is, they have enough sense to know how to conduct themselves. Now, they said that's the house.
That's right.
Okay. Trying to help you out. And you see, all of them been acquitted.
Yep.
White justice. That means you gotta get yourself together. Quick. Everyone, y'all get yourself together. These white folks, listen, all them folk back, citizens working with guns,
Yes, sir.
federal jobs, just finna taking over the Capitol, threatening to kill the Vice President of the United States
Yes, sir.
and all the senators in the Congress, and now they got their federal agents,
Yep.
all in America. These folks, y'all don't even understand where y'all at, do you? Y'all just be laughing and playing. The preacher make me so tickled. Y'all playing with dangerous people, but y'all have no idea what you're doing. White people got their own right. You can't tell white people nothing. I can tell you, listen, you ain't gonna go but so far. You try to tell them something, they ain't gonna listen. They can see the good in every white person that done wrong, unless they're a Democrat. I don't know the difference. Democrat hunger, Republican hunger, independent hunger, Tea Party hunger. They hold Tea Party, the Boston Tea Party, you think we wanna get hung then either? Mm-hmm. You lied on the Indians and said they poured the tea in the harbor.
Yep.
Been framing us.
Yep.
Huh? I'm trying to tell you, but your name picture, they've been framing you. Long time. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to help y'all out. My young people, this ain't just for you, this for everybody here. See, in order for people to believe this truth, you got to also dispel another truth. Everything you believe, you done took it as a truth. They said we hold these things to be self-evident. They believe it's a truth. Mm-hmm. So when the truth contradicts what we get from the word, man, we got to dispel that.
Yeah.
I dispel it. Anything they're going to come up and get the knowledge of him, no, I dispel that. I don't care what you call it. Y'all hear me? I'm telling you, this is how we living. So I got a lot of information. I can help y'all out. Y'all take y'all time. Y'all see for yourself. It's right to live right. It's wrong to live wrong.
Yes, sir.
Ain't but one right. I got folk believe that. Why can't it be more than one right? Can't have but one.
Come on.
Y'all hear me? Everybody that say ain't but one Elohim. That's right. It meant to be called Elohim, whatever they is. He's a those that'll say it ain't but one.
One. That's right. Come on.
Don't the say they know Elohim. Yes, some other Elohim. They not the true Elohim.
Come
ain't
on.
But one. Y'all got it? I appreciate you. This is Romans 15:4. All right, listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
That's right. What came before this? That's right. What came before this? Listen.
Nikatab Talamas.
That's the truth right now. That's what we're looking at, our conversion. Listen, we rehearsed this for a reason. In order for it to be practical, you got to be able to see it. It's got to be something that you could actually encompass. You just tell somebody, walk up and say, listen, you could be like, of course they know God. You be like Yahuwah. How can I be like him? That makes no sense. I can't create no world. I can't they automatically go into fainting. Think about it. Somebody just walks and say, hey man, you Elohim. What you gonna say? You right. You thinking, I'm a man with defects, with failures, with shortcomings, lack ability. Oh yeah, I can become. Yahushua was like him, and he lacked some things too. And look what he became. By our submissiveness to the word. See, allowing the word to delegate for us and to operate by the word. You will say, that's all I'm trying to tell you how I move. So when I operate inside the confines of the word, that's my ability and my stability. Yes, you don't get an ability outside. All your ability is within. Okay, put this up. Let's see how they work. Listen.
So that through endurance.
Mm-hmm. See that? And then when you do it, you can't stop it. Y'all hear me? Mike tried to tell you, don't stop till you get enough. I tell you, don't stop till you get it all.
Come on.
Huh? Listen.
And through the Nakuma.
That's it. Got to have that. Got to have that Nakum. So what do we do when things seem to be arousing us or something might overtake us? We feel like we drowning in debt or situations or feel like we overwhelmed. We use the word. That's what Yahuwah let us know he did. He used the word. See, all of what he's saying makes sense. Listen.
Of the Ketubim.
Writings. See, he go back to the writings. He look at this. If the writings can make me self-govern, Surely the right of the word to keep you. That's what Yahuwah do. He can't do nothing outside the word. So he said, I can't do anything outside the word. Y'all said it, self-governed. The word, the same word spit my mouth, I can't go beyond that. I can't do less than what I said. So now he's telling you, when you put something out your mouth, say what you can do. That's right. And do what you said. You know who you be like? You be Alahim. You be like Alahim. See, nobody taught. They've been taught. I'm Alahim. I can tell this building to fall down, but I don't want to hurt these people in here. Man, stop this foolishness, man. The weapons he gave us are not calm. They mighty
yes,
through.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We ain't pulling out no bit, man. We putting out strongholds.
Yes, sir.
Ain't that right? We ain't casting out no rock, man. We casting out imagination.
Yes, sir.
And everything that come against it. When he went to, you know why he went to Mizraim? He went to execute Mashpat on the Alahims. People didn't know, yeah, that was Alahim.
Yeah.
He's out execute Malach because it's coming against me.
Right.
It's coming up against the knowledge. I said I am. I said that I am. I am and I always will be. So if somebody else say that they are and they always will be, he said, I'm execute Mashpat.
Come on.
He said, that's what I do. So if somebody claim up to try to say that they are who we are, we come up to bring judgment against them. Isn't that right? You couldn't possibly be, because I'm he. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
See, they twisted up already.
Yes, sir.
We unravel it for you. Listen.
We might have tikva.
See that? A cord. You see that? That's it. That's our opportunity. That's our hope. Y'all got it? Let's look at something right quick. Let's see something. How we'll move. Move line. 16:1. Shaphatym. They call it judges. Shaphatym, judges. $16. 15 won't be fine. 15. So that's what I want. Listen.
And it came to pass after some Yamim, at the Yamim of wheat harvest, Shamshun visited his wife with the kid of the goats and said, I shall go in to my wife and in her room, but her father would not let him go in.
See what happened? He said that's what he was going to do. So he was going to go in and look at the time. So now, this is what we do right here, what's important. Now, he went in to see her after wheat harvest, okay? Now, this is important for you based off of some things we'll look at. How we do time is a little different than how people keep time here. So we use the Shamash, which is the sun, for our days. We use the Yaret to determine our seasons, and even coming to our Shana, which are our years. So there are things that you have to be conscious of. So even when the time when he came to see her, it was after the harvest. If you'd have came during the time of harvest, where would she have been at? In the field. Why would she be in the time of harvest? What was she in the sleep? So that tell me you know something about time. That hold something for us. So let's see if they help us out. See if that's 13 and 11, the book of Romans. See that 13 and 11. Listen.
They did like this
They
because
get a little louder. I want to, because some people in Covington, they gonna need to hear it. All right, go ahead.
they did like this because
How you feel your pastor do you like that from, man? A little more. There's some people down in social circle. They say they heard some mom. They need to hear the clarity. Go ahead.
they did like this because that you yada the hour.
See what he said? That's what he did. So, you know, and the thing you want to ask yourself, what did they do? He said, because they didn't know the time. So based off of not knowing the time, it played a part on what they did. I was unaware. I didn't know the time. He said, that's why they did what they, you know, sometimes you say, somebody do something, you say, let me ask something, what's wrong with you? Why did you just do that? They're like, what? Do what? Because I didn't know what it is you said I've done. Well, how we do things are based on a series of things. We look at time. It's a factor for us. Everything started in the time and letting us know how things come, how things go, how things come, how things go, how things come, how things go. He said, I ain't going nowhere. So we realize he everlasting. Isn't that right? He said, I ain't going nowhere. You know, the day, what did it say? Man, time like it just come and go. He said, dude, he said, but I remain the same. He's still our oil. But you had to know something that come in and looks concrete, then watch it get torn down. So you'll know what's really solid. See? Hello? Come on. How you know a solid from a liquid from a gas? Isn't that right? It's not just through observation, it's through whether when something's solid, it's hard concrete. Y'all got it? Gas, you know what I'm saying? You know, it can just go and dissipate in water. You know what I'm saying? It can become solid, but it's liquid. It's not something that can hold to that standard. So we know these things, so we start to judge things by. We say, you get you to do something, come on, man, come go with me somewhere. Come on, man, come on, cause you my boy. Come on, man, come on, go. All right, let's go. All right, we done came back, come on, sit down, come on, kiss you up again. Come on, man, come on, go, you my boy. Come on, man, you my boy, come on, go. All right, we can go here. Then you come and sit down. Now I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want you to get up and go. Come on, man, come on, get up, go. But you're not going, you not do this? We doing it for real? Come on, man, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was solid. You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm looking for him to keep a certain consistency. You tell people somebody's solid, they keep a certain consistency. Okay, all right, they're done. These are things you need to be considering. How they look at things and how we judge things are important. When you listen to the word, it's things you have to be able to put together. Just the mere fact he started saying, they did like this, not what was the reason?
They did like this because that you yada the hour.
See that? Yada is no. Because they didn't know what time it was. Mm-hmm. That was why they did. So now you just told me when Shaphatym came, listen what he said again. This is in the book of Shaphatym 15:1. Listen. Listen.
And it came to pass after some Yamin.
See that? After some day, how we get days? By the Shemai. So how we count the days? How we count a day? How we count the day? How? How? But we break it down. Hours. That's how we count the days. And see, it came to pass. That what happened now?
At the Yamim of wheat harvest.
See, at the time of wheat harvest.
That Shaphatym visited his wife with the kid of the goats and said, I shall go in to my wife.
See what he said he gonna do? That's what he looked at. It's time for me to go into my wife based off of time. Time has a part of playing circumstances. Sometimes, what's it? 11 o'clock, your mama see you Tuesday night. What she say? Yeah, man, everything good? Want to watch TV? What she probably say? 11:30. She see. What she say? Why you not in the bed? Why would she say that? 11:30 p.m. Why would she ask you why you in the bed? Because she know the hour. Yeah. Based off of that hour and what we got going, there would be no reason for you to be up. Unless you sick or something happened. So here that man coming back to his wife, I'm going to go into my wife. And what happened?
But her Abi would not let him go in.
So we can say confidently, he did like this, not knowing the hour.
Right.
He did like this, not knowing the hour. Listen what he said.
Her Abba said, I really thought that you hated her intensely. So I gave her. He
said, I yada this?
I really thought that you hated her intensely.
That's why he said he did it, because they didn't know.
Right.
So a lot of times we fighting people on what they do. You ain't never gave it. Listen, you know why people did like that? They ain't know. They ain't know.
That's right.
Let me tell y'all something. Take out some of the complexity. We make things overcomplicated based off of, we give ourselves the benefit of the doubt of nobody else.
Right.
Everybody doesn't know what they're doing except for us.
Yeah. That's right.
I can make an honest mistake. Mm-hmm. I really didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to do that. But anybody else, you're a liar.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
You're a liar. I know you did. I know you meant to do it. See that? And so sometimes you don't realize why people do what they do. Why y'all think everybody out there riding around night, going to the party, in the Chick-fil-A line, and just wherever people at, what they're doing? Because everybody know.
They don't know.
They did. And some of them know, but they don't know the hour.
That's right.
See, based off the time. See, everything is important for us knowing. That's why it was important for him to give us somebody so we would know. So we would know. So let's see what happened.
Her Abba said, I really thought that you hated her intensely, so I gave her
See
to
that?
your Uriah.
See, he put an emphasis on intensely. That's not just I thought you hated her. I thought you were sold to the third power, we say. You know what I'm saying? You don't take it to the third power. That's how great it. The way you left him, seriously, I ain't never think you would come. I've been with you. I really didn't think you would come back. But guess what? He came back. And because you didn't know. So I did like this because I didn't know the hour. Come on.
Is not her younger Akuth more beautiful than she?
Yeah.
Please let her be to you instead of her.
Listen. See that? Let her be in the place instead of that one. See, now we're going to replace her. Y'all get that? We're going to let the younger replace the elder. He said the elder. Okay. Listen.
Shemshun said to them, this time I should be more blameless than the Philistines.
That's important. My young people, why that's important, this statement he did, why would you think that? He said, this time I'm going to be more blameless. Who would we look at making that kind of call? My young people. Any of my young men can think about who you would think would make that type of call. Somebody can make a verdict call whether somebody's innocent or not innocent or guilty or not innocent. Is there anybody we can think of? Say it louder for him. A judge. Interesting. Interesting. Because you'll find out in that 16th chapter of the same book, he said he judged Yasharal.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. This again, becoming like Yahuwah. He judged for himself. I know I'm right.
Right.
I know there's no way I'm going to be guilty when I execute. Y'all got it. Most of us don't think and consider whether I'm right or wrong. We just execute.
Yeah.
Him looking at every time I move to do something, it's been because I let to look at things worked against me and I had the right to do. You got what I'm saying? If you look in the 15th chapter, you'll find out when he came down, he gave them the riddle. He told them, if you get the riddle, I'll give you 30 changes of clothes. When they came back to tell him in the last day of the Moed that what the riddle was, and they told him what was stronger, than a lion. Isn't that right? And what was sweeter than honey? He said, the only way you could have got it, you had to plow with my heifer.
That's right.
That's what he told you. You had to use my power. That's the only way you could have done it. So when he looked at that, he went and got the clothes, but he murdered some people to get it. He said, you did yours and it wasn't just. So I came back to give you the reward that wasn't just. Okay. He said, but you ain't gonna believe it. I'm justified.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm justified. Hello? So now he said, I'm going to be blameless again, meaning I already gave the verdict on my first move I made.
That's
we didn't
right.
know he cleared himself till he just told you this. He said, this time I'm going to be more blameless, meaning I wasn't the fault of that first hit.
Right.
That's right.
They brought this on themselves. A lot of times we lack being able to take responsibility for things that we do.
That's right.
That's part of, I appreciate you got to do. That's part of being a man.
That's right.
That part, everybody sit around like, play stupid. So this is what you're gonna get with him. When you get through playing stupid, this how you think we're looking at you? Man, that's smart playing stupid. Man, that was a good move playing dumb. Our opinion of you is gonna be what? You're dumb and you're stupid. So some stuff that we use and thinking it gets you by, it really hurts you.
That's right.
You show real intelligence. That's all I want from y'all. Mistakes made, we want to make sure we don't make critical decisions that can hurt us for a lifetime eternity, and then be able to understand them and comprehend them and overcome them. That's what we do. That's what we do. We overcome them. Y'all got it. We don't basket lay in failure. Man, we get up, man. We going back for perfection every time.
That's right.
I'm getting up perfection every time. Why am I lay down in basket loss? And sorry for what? Ain't no reward in that. The work still got to finish.
That's right.
Come on. Listen to that.
This time I should be blameless than the
This time I
Philistines.
should be blameless.
Than the Philistines when I do them this rosha.
See that? He said that when I do them this roast. Look at that. I'm finna do them wrong, I'm gonna still be right. Who will talk like that but Yahuwah?
Yeah.
That's right.
Huh? Yahuwah said in the second chapter of the book of, there's the third chapter of the book of Amos, when he talked about how if two can walk together except they be agreed, he started talking about how can an Ari cry if he ain't taking nothing here then?
That's
He
right.
said, how can it be roast in the city and I ain't done it?
That's right.
And get what Yahuwah tell her based on what he told her.
Blameless.
I'm blameless.
Yes.
Come on,
right.
preacher.
I'm blameless.
That's right.
Listen, you stupid enough to go live in a city called Sodom and Gomorrah. The name be scorched. Scorching. That's the name of the city. Amora, a heap. And you living in it. What you think I was going to do to it?
Burn it up.
And I'm blameless.
That's right.
You put yourself there. What you think going to happen? Why you listen? You have, and this way you took your behavior. What y'all think will happen? The whole world is Sodom and Gomorrah.
Come on.
That's right.
You were going to have it play burning. We
That's
don't put
right.
ourselves in the middle of something. It's scorching. Yahushua even declared, he said how he would, it was already burning.
That's right.
And it burning going to turn to a heat.
That's right.
We had no idea you in Sodom and Gomorrah, that way going to burn up. Everything is paralleling for him. He said, this is the same thing. Don't even know you're living in something coming down. Let me see, what were they doing in Sodom and Gomorrah? And we ain't got no homosexuals today.
Plenty of them.
These folks don't realize, the man that gave us a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for disaster. And they welcome them on in and let them in. They have no idea. He burned up a city before. Sodom and Gomorrah, he said, I see the same thing. They play scorching. They keep telling, and then get what these stupid people got to do. These people, these scientist people, not y'all, you know, the earth is heating up. We know that the earth is heating up. I couldn't imagine why. Sodom, I couldn't imagine why. Then they tell you when a man has said to kids, they call it, he sodomized them.
Yep.
Why would you use that terminology?
Yep.
Over here.
Yep. Yep.
And talk about sodomy. Where would you get this from? It's scorching and burning. Yahuwah said it's going to be a heat when I finish with them.
Yeah.
And they said it's going to be a whole heap of them too.
That's it.
I appreciate Yahuwah. Let me tell you something. Had Yahuwah not been him in his infinite wisdom, his patience, allowing them to sit down and consider, man, we will fall. You could be so not, and yet you could be far off. You'll be right here, you so far off. Listen, you further off than somebody, however, on planets. When you hearing the word and you're not able to capitalize on it and take it for usage and build to be better, you fall off. Come on, finish this up.
Shaphatym went and caught 300 foxes
And did what?
and took torches and turned tail to tail
And did what?
and put one torch in the midst of two tails.
Listen.
When he had set fire to the torches, he sent them out into the standing grain of the Philistines and burnt up from the shocks and unto the standing grain.
Now, let a little air kick. We got to play with it a little bit here and now. Go ahead.
Along with the vineyards and groves. Then the Philistines said, who did this? And they said, Shaphatym,
What happened?
the son-in-law of the Timnite, because he took his wife and gave it to his Rahab.
You see what happened? That's what he's looking at now. Because you took his wife and gave it to his companion. That's why he came and burned up. What y'all think this man gonna do? You don't know what's gonna happen, huh? Oh, that's crazy. Because we his bride.
Yes, sir.
They took us and gave us away too.
That's right.
That's important. Other people saw it a certain type of way. You see why he came, he burned it up. They want to know who did it. Ain't nobody stupid. They ain't just who did it. They told him why. That's the same thing. Why would Yahuwah just do something and not tell you why? Why would you do it? People whoop their kid. Why wouldn't you tell them why? They want to know who did it. They said, and I'll tell you why he done it, because we gave away his wife to his companion. Somebody else saw that being a problem. Let's see what happens. See that the 3rd chapter of the book of Yahuchanan. They call John. Let's just see what he says. See that 3 and 23. Yahuchanan, they call John. Yahuwah is gracious. What's that, 3 and 23?
Yes, sir.
Let's see that what I want. Listen.
Yahuchanan was also immersing in Enon near Shalom, because there was plenty of Maim there.
That's why he was doing. See, they didn't just tell you he was immersing. Only he was immersing. He said because there was plenty of water there. Or you could translate it. People, listen.
Came and were immersed.
Y'all see what people came and were immersed.
For Yahuchanan had not yet been placed in the house of prison.
See that? Because we know the writing come out to tell us that he was put in prison. His head was chopped off. So he let you know this one, he ain't get his head cut off and get up and start doing. He let you know on account of events. He hadn't yet been cast into prison. Listen.
There was a controversy between the Talmudim of Yahuchanan and a Yehudi on the matter of purification.
See, that's what they were looking at. So they had a controversy, the Yehudi, and with his Talmudim, because they were trying to find out about this whole instrument, about purification. Listen,
They came to Yahuchanan and said to him,
what they said to Yahuchanan.
Murray, the Ish who was with you on the other side of Yarden,
Listen,
and of whom you testified, lo, here is he mercy, and all of them are going to him.
that what they say, hear that? He said, the same one that you gave testimony at it, you testified concerning. He said, listen, behold, everybody coming to him. What happened?
Yahuchanan answered and said,
What did he say?
no one is able to take anything except what is given to him
You see
from
what happened?
Shamayim.
He said, anybody could take nothing. He said, what's that? What given to him from whom?
From
He
Shamayim.
said, that's what he looked at. He said, nobody can't take nothing except what he gave from Shamayim. Listen.
And you are my witnesses that I have said,
What did you say?
I am not the Mashiach.
You hear what he just said? He said, I'm not the Mashiach. He said, y'all are my witnesses. Isn't that right? My added testified that I told you I'm not the Mashiach. Tell him who you are, son.
I am only Shalak before him.
See, I'm only sent before him. What? Give me your reference.
The one who has the
You
bride,
hear what he said? The one that has the who?
bride
Well, who is he?
is the groom.
He said, that's the groom. So what else happened?
And the Ra'ah of the groom
Do what?
who stands in Shamahim shall surely rejoice at the call of the groom.
You hear what he did? He said, at the sound of the groom coming, I rejoice at it.
That's right.
He let you know, I'm just the one that coming before and to testify. And I'm the one that's standing by. I'm not the groom.
Yes, sir.
What did he tell him?
Behold, this shusha of me is now complete.
That what he wanted to make sure he cleared up, because folk were trying to say he was the bridegroom. He would let him know, I'm not the bridegroom. See, he wasn't stupid. I already know what happened when somebody pulled that stuff.
Right.
He just, what did they find they did? They just
Right.
took his bride and gave it to his companions.
That's right.
He cleared it up. No, see, you don't know book, you don't know what you're doing.
That's right. That's
These
right.
folks don't know. I've been telling them, listen, man, I come unscripted. People don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. They run through their book. They don't know what they're doing. They run through the Gospels. Too many spell. Why would he tell you this? See, this is why I tell you people don't know what they're doing. Why? Tell me how much sense what he just told you make if you don't understand this. A man the woman just got killed behind this. A whole big controversy came down. That man wound up burning up all the field because he looked at you gave my bride away.
That's right.
Y'all have no idea what's gonna happen to play, do you? What you think they did? They gave us away to Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm trying to tell you. You ain't gonna believe why though. It made sense. Because Yahuwah cast us out, they thought surely he hated us.
Right.
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 What y'all doing?
Right.
Who gonna put their wife and throw her out and he ain't got no hate for her?
Right,
No resentment.
right.
Who do that? I mean, I still love her. I don't have no heart. You just threw her out.
Right.
I thought sure you wasn't coming
Hated.
back for her.
That's right.
Intense.
That's how I know he coming back.
Yeah.
Hold on. We went on ships.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cast away.
Cast away.
And I thought you were coming back. I gave them to your companion. I gave them to another Elohim. That's why you want to clear it up. I done told y'all, don't be going around saying, no. He said, I'm not no bridegroom. I told you I'm not the Mashiach. I tell you the same thing too. Like I came, I told y'all mine. And I told y'all remember I told y'all? That
No,
wasn't
sir.
me? Oh, I bet not. By order, Mr. You, I bet not. I'm just standing until he come back.
That's right.
There's another route he gonna come on the scene. I'm just somebody he should lock before he came.
That's right.
I'm testifying concerning him. I ain't testifying concerning me. I'm testifying concerning him. And I'm telling you, he coming back. You be a fool. That's why you need to know the day and the hour. Because he getting ready to come back here. Come on, finish up that 16th chapter. I'll help y'all out. I try to tell you, man, I don't know how these people doing. They don't know enough to it. I don't know why people trying to teach people. You don't know enough.
Sit down.
I don't know everything because it's too much you're going to run through. You're going to run people through gospel spell. You don't know what you're doing. It's too many different things. They tell you, you got no correlation. You got no relationship. Okay, listen.
The Philistines said, who did this? And they said, Shamshun, the ben-in-law of the Timnite, because he took his Ashah and gave her to his Ra'ah. So the Philistines came up and burned her and her Abba with fire.
Yeah.
Shamshun said to them, though you do like this, yet I shall surely take revenge on you, but
Yeah.
after that I shall cease.
And what happened?
He smote them hip on thigh, a great slaughter, and he went down and lived in the cleft of the rock, Etam. Then the Philistines went up and camped in Yehuda and spread out in Lehi. The Anashim of Yehuda said, "Why have you come up against us?" And they said, "We have come up to bind Shamshun to do him as he did to us."
Come on.
Then the 3,000 Anashim of Yehuda went down to the cleft of the rock, Etam, and said to Shamshun,
What they tell him?
"Do you not know that the Philistines are rulers over us? What then is this that ye have done to us?" And he said to them, "As they did to me, so I have done to them."
You see that? That's your law. He said, I did to them what they did to me. I suffered a loss, I gave them a loss back. That's what Yahuwah looking at when he come back and he punished people. I did the same thing to you, you did to me. See, when you don't have a proper understanding or you look at it from the position of actually being connected to and having a part, then you disconnect. That's a lot of people in these religions, and they'll take on what they would call salvation or claim salvation. They don't have a connection to the living of it. See, it's through our obedience and through our keeping of that gives us the rite of passage. We talked about that. The rite of passage comes through by, let me ask something. Y'all talk about Kappas. Y'all had to go through anything being a Kappa?
Yes, sir.
I got different things you had to do in for pledging and doing in order for you to get rite of passage to come over and be accepted in as a brother with the group. I can just walk up and say, make me one.
No, sir.
It's gonna be respect. I just walk up and they just give it to me. Because you don't look at what you've gone through to obtain it. You understand the language. When people go and you greet, you talk. It's like with other, or you greet and you talk away because we have a language among us based upon having similar experiences.
Right.
And we know what it took in order to achieve to be him. That's what this right here conversation about. See, you hadn't gone through it. This not even talking to you. A lot of people trying to get it. It ain't even for you. Cause this ain't how you live. People, you know, I just want to learn. What you gonna learn?
That's right.
You learn through living.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Show me
That's
the
right.
chart. Let me show the chart 1 second.
That's right.
You can get the F for me. You can give him a break.
I
know
do.
you go, I'm so cold. Keep you woke though.
Hey,
Put IQs on you behind the sticky. You have to stay woke. All right. No, you ain't gotta blow this up. I don't want this. Come over. Slide back. This way a little bit. No, other way. Other way. Everything here. Interacting. None of this is acting on its own. All this is interacting. Walls don't build themselves.
No, sir.
Baskets have to be carried to be used in order to gather. You can't just set a basket and they gather. You got to take the basket. You got to insert. The hand has to be operated by the brain. Everything you say had to be. The peg don't just put itself. You got to put the peg in the ground to secure. Everything here they interact. Hand don't go up. Lift up your hands. Everything you're doing. These are things. This interact. The tent door don't move by itself. Huh? It says, and listen, as you go through, it allows or disallows. Everything you say, they know. The foot don't just move. That's involuntary movement. It's an ability that you have to do these things. Here, this got to be set up and established. Y'all got what I'm saying? Everything you see here is set. All this they operated in. So they understood when he started to have the conversation when it comes. That's why I have an issue with people. And people, I want to call and listen. It's really not. I've been with y'all. I tell people, listen, man, this ain't for everybody.
Not.
It's really not. This is a lifestyle.
Yes.
That's right.
This ain't something you pick up on no Shabbat
No,
night.
sir.
People,
No, sir.
Man, this is how I'm living.
That's right.
that's right.
I'm like, man, check me out. This is how I'm living.
Come
That's
on.
right.
Everything he's telling him, I understand this. This is how I live.
Yes, sir.
This is what he said. You're supposed to live by every word that proceeds from his mouth. I understand about gathering. Contain.
That's right.
In your patient possession yourself.
Enough.
Stay contained like a basket.
That's right.
I go to the store sometime, you look, I'm gonna grab one item, I sit out there and want a bucket, I grab a basket.
That's right.
Something I know can contain what I got, because I don't want it dropping and falling everywhere. Then he told me now to him that's able to keep you from what?
Falling.
Because he contained me, son.
That's right.
I understand the philosophy behind it. You're supposed to see when you're in the spirit, shut your mouth.
That's right.
You so far from Ruach Agni, you don't understand natural. Why are you trying to move in something Ruach Agni? These people understood the importance of. Y'all got it? This is how they worked every day. This is how they live. This had to become a part. This is the problem that I had. You operate on the days you go to service. You still, believe and do. You operate, you don't realize everything here was interactive, so they understood it, how things work, how things operated. But for us, it's a hard thing. That's a hard thing. I appreciate Yahuwah for really bringing us back to the sensibility of really looking at this and looking. That's a conversation. This right here, you look at that. If I not known what I know, I'd have just like, man, what in the world is all that? That's on that hieroglyphic type stuff or whatever, which is just writing using pictures to write pictures how they wrote. And this here again, they had silent film, pictures. This ain't nothing new. And people sat there and watched it. And you knew everything going from no words being said, but demonstration. Right. And guess what? They're going to tell me Yahuwah can't talk to me. Right. And I see demonstration.
That's right.
I see demonstration. And understand exactly what's going on from the demonstrations. And these people watch silent films and they just the dumbest they can be. I'm like, you understand that? Yeah, I understand. I'm sitting here looking, say, how you can't understand how he moving? You don't know time? You don't know season? So that's why you did like that. That's why people quit, because they did like that. Mm-hmm. They did like that because they didn't know. No. And now you will come back, he's letting us see a difference, letting us see where people faltered at, where even the people that worked in at the first, they didn't quite comprehend it. Now he come back and give us an understanding like he told you going to do. He said, right. If I get them a ray off, he's going to feed them with knowledge and understanding.
That's right.
Ain't that right? He's going to feed them. That's what they're going to consume. They're going to catch on. They're going to get this. I appreciate you, Yahuwah. It ain't for everybody. You don't get it, it ain't for you. They care, so you can get one on spitting. It ain't made for you. But I'm going to tell you how it go, folks. Listen, man, let me tell you something. It's so much that you really got to put in your mind. This has to be more, I think on it more than I did. The more I said to put things in and realize, you just think it's just supposed to just go. No, you have to align yourself for things to work. Y'all got what I'm saying? That's what I want to get. How things work are important for us. They have to stay inside a certain alignment. Y'all got what I'm saying? You'll see people drive their tire. You'll see the inside war. Outside look good. Something you just said. Man, your inside, they think, what? Because they've been looking at the outside. Mm-hmm. See, when you go deep, you see, you ain't going to believe it. Sometimes you can see it on the outside. Mm-hmm. So that's what Yahuwah is sure. Sometimes we need alignment. Yours might not be on the outside, might be on the inside.
That's right.
It just depends on your toe. Mm-hmm. Your toe is which way it pulled. They put your toe, you know what I'm saying? Your toe, where it pulled. Yeah, I'm going to add my pastor. I'm trying. What you going to say, Pastor? Pastor E, what you say? I'm going to add my pastor. I want to add my pastor. John, let me tell you what I told John. So we back in the back. Sometimes coming out work with him. So Pastor Eric left. So I was sitting there, John. I be listening more. I said, stop. I said, you're not going to prosper like me. I said, you're not my pastor. My pastor gone. I said, he done already told me about it. Don't be trying to talk me over there. You know what I'm saying? He tried to pull me over there with his side. I let him know all the time, I got a pastor. You know what I'm saying? Just stay there where you at. I'm still here with me and my pastor, okay? So that's why I had to check. He says I check behind him. John like the proselyte. Yeah, you gotta come and be, truth in more than one place. Stop right there. Don't try to pull me over there with that. I always let him know. I let him know I got a pastor. Don't be trying to pull me over there with you. Come on. Yeah, come on.
They said to him, we have come down to bind you, to give you into the hands of the Philistines. Mm-hmm. And Shamshun said to them, Shama to me, that you should not fall upon me yourselves. Mm-hmm. So
if you go ahead and open it and eat it quick, we can start hearing that silent, that little long, stretched out paper noise. This man, he remind my mama, she'd have that can behind her pillow eating. We'd be sitting, we had the sun on the floor. You couldn't sit. We had the TV in one room.
That's
in the
right.
70s, you had that. You have TV in the living room or in your parents'
room.
That's TV right. In your room. That's an unforgivable sin. TV was too expensive. So TV said we sit on the floor. She lay in the bed. So we sit in the front of the bed. She lay in the bed like this. She watching TV. So you hear. You be like, you look. You looking at it, so you waiting on her eye to break. She ain't breaking. She holding. False alarm, keep looking at TV. Ready for it? You're like, look at him. So you're thinking, I gotta be going crazy. Because I know I heard something. Man, my son just look at, listen, but she won't look at you, she's looking straight at TV. So you wait a little bit. You know, I know, you turn and look, she doing like this. This time she messed up. Piece of caramel. So you get up from the other side of the bed, you know. You walking up there, you looking. You like, you ain't cat. Get y'all make me sick. Oh, man. You ain't caring behind your kid's back? Don't you know this is like a child crisis scene?
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I had to, to be on top. You through there? Good. All right, come on.
So they said to him, saying,
What they say?
No, but we shall bind you fast and give you unto their hand.
Come on.
Yet surely we should not kill you. And they bound him with 2 new ropes and brought him up from the from the rock.
My hands for my young people who know why this is important. Why this statement important they just made. Do any of my young people know why? They just told him they were going to bind him fast. They were going to give him over to the Philistines. And they gave him his word that what they weren't going to do.
They should not kill him.
That's right. That's not important to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Because when they gave Yahushua up, we just voted for him. We didn't kill him. We had already given our word on that. So these people are going to tell you, you know what, the Jews that killed, don't listen to these retarded people. It's Yehudi. We didn't do it. They just clearly just say and told him, we won't do it. We'll bind you, we'll tie you up, and we'll give you over to them, but we will not kill you. Doesn't these people tell lies? I don't like the Jews. The Jews killed Jesus. Jesus should have been dead. That's a slave ship. That's a slave ship for the slave. First of all, we did not murder Yahushua. That makes 0 sense. That's why they need to know their writings. We gave our word that we was going to bind him. We will give you over to them, but we ourselves certainly will not murder him. Come on.
When he came to Lehi, the Philistines shouted at meeting him, and the Ruach of Yahuwah came upon him mightily,
Listen.
so that the ropes that were on his arms were as flax that is burned with fire,
Listen.
and his bonds dropped from his hands.
Look at that. Come on.
He found a fresh jawbone of a chamor, so he put out his hand and took it and killed 1,000 anashim with it.
Come on.
Then Shamshun said, with the jawbone of a chamor, a heap, 2 heaps, with the jawbone of a chamor, I have killed 1,000 anashim.
He just said Hamorah. Hamorah, see that? I put them up. Heaps. I just made heaps out of them. Then I just piled them up. Listen.
And it came to pass, when he had finished speaking, he threw the jawbone from his yard, and he called the place Ramoth Lehi.
Come on.
Then he became very thirsty and called to Yahuwah and said,
What did he say?
You have given me this great deliverance by the yard of your abode.
Listen.
And now shall I moot of thirst and fall into the hand of the uncircumcised?
You see that? That's not important to y'all young people. I look at my young people. I don't need y'all old rusty people. My young people. They're not important. Statement not important. Why is it important? That's right. So now, what you said is important. Y'all need to know that right quick. 28 chapters. See, we just read, just show you when people they don't really have no understanding. 27 chapter book of Matthew. Appreciate that. I know my young people be paying attention. Me and Derek Greek, I try to, y'all done seen it. I'm gonna knock me on. Y'all done seen it. Folks done had to catch me before. Appreciate it. So, anybody else shooting that fat back? Do I even like you? No, I don't. Come on. This is the 27th chapter of the book of Matthew. Make it about verse 45. This is important for you. Listen. Matthew, which is the gift of Yahuwah. Listen.
There was Kashak over all the Arats from the 6th hour to the 9th hour.
And what happened?
At about the 9th hour, Yahushua cried out in a loud call, Ali, Ali, lama sabachthani.
Listen to what he said.
That is, my all, why have you abandoned me?
Know what he just called him, which is my Elohim, why have you forsaken me? What happened?
And some anashim of those standing there shama it and said, he is calling for Eliyahu. One of them ran quickly and took a sponge and filled it with vinegar.
And then what?
He placed it on a reed and gave it to him to drink.
And what happened?
But the other Anashim said, leave him alone, and we shall see if Eliyahu shall come to save him.
And what happened?
And another Ish took a spear and thrust it through his side.
And what happened?
And out came Dam and Ma'im.
And what happened?
But Yahushua sighed out again with a loud call,
And did what?
and his Ruach departed.
See that? He had to clear that up. You know what somebody was going to teach? He died from thirst. What was they going to say?
Yeah.
He had been up all day and drunk. He was
Yeah.
dehydrated. That's why he had to do that. That's why he had to do it. See, let's look at something. See that the 11th chapter, I think, 11:44, the book of Yahuchanan. That's what I want. Maybe 11:40. Let's see 11:44. Yahuchanan, they call John. Because Yahuwah is gracious. And for us, let's see how he's gracious. See, you can say he's gracious, but how is he gracious? Well, I don't know. Well, shut your mouth. Let's see, 11:44. Listen.
The deceased came out, his hands and feet wrapped in burial
So
garments.
bad me up about verse 39. Listen.
Yahushua said,
What did he say?
remove the stone from it.
Mm-hmm.
Martha, his Akuth, the Akuth of the deceased, said to him,
What did he say?
Adoni, behold, already he smells,
See, by now he ought to be stinking.
for he,
Listen.
for he has been moot for Yamin.
For 4 days.
Yahushua said to her, did I not tell you that if you Aman, you shall behold the kabod of the Alahim?
Listen. The glory of. Listen.
They removed the stone where the deceased had been placed there, and Yahushua lifted his eyes high and said,
I can't imagine what he could have told him.
I
Do what
had-
with the clouds?
I hadu you,
See that? I give you thanks
I be,
for my Father.
for you have answered me.
See that? Because you answered me. So what's the purpose of the conversation?
I knew that you always answer me. However, on account of these
They do what?
who are around me, I have spoken so they may aman in me, that you shall like me.
See that? That's why he let Shamshon tell y'all that. Because he knew we'll be standing by. He looked at that was a great deliverance Yahuwah gave him, and he just wanted to remind him, hey, you don't want me to die from thirst. That's why he put a reed and gave him drink. But a lot of people, they don't know no better. See, everything, this ain't important to you. Second chapter, book of Matthew. Again, let's look at the gift. See it there about 2 and 20. Matthew, gift of Yahuwah. Listen.
Saying, get up, take the Yalit and his aim,
And
and
do-
go into the Arats of
See that?
Yasharal.
Take the child and his mama and go in the land of Yasharal. Listen.
For those who sought the Yalit's Kai
And what?
are moot.
See that? That's what happened. Because the one that was seeking his life is dead. Listen.
So he got up, took the Yalit and his aim, and came into the Arats of Yasharal.
See that? And listen what happened.
But when he shama that Archelaus was reigning over Yehuda instead of his Abba, Herodes, he was afraid to go there.
And what happened?
Then after being warned in a kalam, he left
In a
for
dream. He had been one in a dream. What did he do?
he left for the regions of the Galil,
So that he left with a Khalil. Tell him what happened.
and came in Kai in a called Nazareth.
See that? And he came and dwelt in a city called Nazareth. For what reason?
The Debar was to fulfill what was spoken through the Nabaim.
See that?
He shall be Kara a Nasri.
See that? It was important for him to go here. Not only him just being called a Nazareth, it's the fact he been here. We knew Shamshon was a Nazarite. So there were certain things we were watching for based off of what we knew off of him.
That's right.
Y'all get what I'm saying? That was things Yahushua did. And you know, the same thing we found out with Shamshon. His strength wasn't known.
That's right.
Even they tried to measure it out. Why you think they asked what amount of man was this that even the Kadim, the wind, and the waves obeyed?
That's right.
They were trying to figure, his strength wasn't known.
That's
What was his
right.
limitations?
That's right.
We were trying to find his limitations. See, based off of what we learned with Shamshon, there are things that you can put together safely and know. When Shamshon told his Ashah what his secret was, where his strength lied, And when he told when he told her the riddle concerning with Ari, and he had gotten the honey out of the belly of it, which is debauch. I remember debauch is the word for honey.
Yes, sir.
When he got the debauch out of Ari, he told her. And when she asked her, he let her know some things, and he told her. He told her in secret, hoping she wouldn't tell it. And that's something key, because when Yahushua was telling them stuff, he told them to tell no man.
That's right.
Y'all know why he did that? He already proved that with Shaphatym. I knew you were going to tell it.
Yeah.
That's why I told you. I knew you were going to tell it. I knew you were going to tell it. How the thing tells her, don't tell nobody.
That's right.
It's already on the press.
Can't hold.
Make sure you don't tell nobody. It going to run. You got wheels on it. Isn't that right? But see, he knew that. Think about it. Why would he do that? He said, see that you tell no man. We got a whole book reciting it.
Yeah.
How we know? I already knew what you were going to do.
Yep.
Gotta tell it.
Shaphatym looked at, that wasn't his intent. He was looking at what they were going to gather was going to be for them. So Yahushua already looked at it. It already showed him being rehearsed. I knew you were going to tell it. That's why why y'all think he gave me this? He said, I knew you would open your mouth and tell it. He knew I'd tell it. That's why he gave it to me. Hello?
That's right.
Okay. I'm trying to help y'all out. Even Yahushua, he'll do it. He told you, my friend, you do whatever I tell you. I'm going to tell you, if you do whatever I tell you, he said, all things I heard of my Abba, what did he say I do?
Made known unto you.
I'm a man, I do the same thing. So if I make it known to you, you'll go tell it too.
That's right.
Hello? Okay. Look at that. That's how important those writings are. When you reading them and you looking at it, it's more involved than what you're thinking. He looking at this great deliverance that's coming upon him. Y'all got it. And now you're going to let me die from thirst? Knowing the writings. See, you can't just keep running around here and think you got this spiritual connection when you don't even understand the writing. It's a relationship. Y'all got it. It's a relationship. Understand, when he gave them this, he let them operate in it. So when he communicated with them, you already know this. You already know this. You already know about time and seasons. You already know what fire used for. It used to burn to consume, and it used to purify. All that, they need to know this. You need to know about it. So when Yahuwah put me through the fire, is he because he's trying to kill me? No, he's trying to purify me. I got to know what fire do.
That's right.
Huh? Okay. That's what they put gold in. Huh? He told me, he counseled me to buy him gold. Where was it tried at?
In the fire.
So I could be what?
Come
He
here.
said, so you can be rich and wear white raiment. That's what he told me. And the shame of my naked, it doth not appear.
That's right.
He got a purpose. I came to dress you. That's what he came to do to Adam when he came in. I tried to get the shame off of you.
That's right.
He saw a man and woman, look at they were naked. Man, I came to get the shame off of you. But they didn't know. They didn't know. That's what happened. So you know they ran and went and hid inside the Vermont bomb. They did it because that's why they did it, because they didn't know the hour.
Right.
They didn't know the hour. They told he came in it cool of the day.
That's right.
They didn't know the hour. And then what they did, they fled. They said, because we were naked. Man, don't you know, if I know you were coming, man, I ought to hid myself. I ought to dress myself appropriate. I knew you were coming. But I didn't know what hour. Okay, don't worry about it. Listen. Come back to the book of Shaphatym. We said Shaphatym.
Yes,
Go
sir.
back to Shaphatym. Listen.
At verse 18.
Verse 18. Listen.
Then he became very thirsty and called to Yahuwah and said,
What happened?
you have given me this great deliverance by the yard of your abode. And now shall I moot of thirst and fall into the hands of the uncircumcised. But Elohim split a hollow place that is in Lehi, so that Maim came out of it. When he drank, his ruach returned, and he revived.
See what happened? All that set him up to do what? Don't forget he got up in 3 days. Okay. Yahuwah knew what he was doing. When Shaphatym drunk, what he did? Let him, his ruach had left him. He was dying. His ruach left him. He gave it to him to revive him. Yahuwah knew what he was doing.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all depending about where you at. See, it's a deeper lesson going than what we actually looked at or what we thought about. Why did we go over this? Nothing that you didn't know. A couple of things might have got a little clarification on them for you, but it's to get y'all to pay attention to something. Give me that 16th chapter of the next book. 16th chapter. Jump down to probably about verse 17. Let's see that's what I want. Purpose. Listen.
So he told her all his lob and said to her,
What did he say?
a razor has never come upon my head, for I have been a Nazarite to Elohim from my aunt's womb. If I am shaved, then my strength shall go from me, and I shall become weak and be like any other Ish.
Listen.
When Delilah saw that he had told her all his lob, she sent and called to her master of the Philistines, saying, come up this time, for he has told me all his lob. Then the masters of the Philistines came up to her and brought the silver in their hands.
Listen.
She made him sleep on her knees and called for a Ish and had him shave off the 7 locks of his head. Then she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him.
Yeah.
He
Y'all see what
said,
happened? Listen what happened. So after she began to shave, his strength went from him. Listen.
she said, the Philistines are upon you, Shaphatym. And he awoke from his sleep and said, I shall go out as at other times and shake myself.
See that? That's what I'm gonna do. I go out as I do all the other time, and I shake myself. You don't get myself together. And what happened?
But he did not know that Yahuwah had departed from him.
See that? He didn't know Yahuwah had departed from him. What happened?
Then the Philistines seized him and put out his own and brought him down to Azathah and bound him with bronze chains, and he was a grinder in the prison house.
Let me show what he became at this point. Let me see the Alaph Byth chart. This is what he became. The door. Remember we talked about this? This is a flap, a tent door. What's interesting about this don't sit on hinges like other doors do. It has a knob or anything like this. This flap, you just push it and it go in and out. And what he did, in order for him to become the door, Yahushua HaMashiach, who is Gadon, and what he just did, he became weak. For them, the only thing they will understand primitive, weak would be a door. A tent door, you don't run into it. You know somebody say, man, I bust my lip opening a tent door. I ran into a tent door and hurt myself. Doesn't happen, because it's weak, it's just a flap. So that's what he had to do in order for us to enter in. So with him becoming a Nazarite and growing up in Nazareth, it gave us an opportunity to look at some things that in order for us to get in, he was going to become weak. How were they going to be able to get him? See, every time they bound him. He was so strong, they tried to bind the door. When they bound him, soon they say something, they said, man, be just like a tore thread. How long it take a thread to get hit by fire? Would it take about 20 minutes?
Instant.
But as soon as it that's how he was doing, because he was so strong. So guess what? We couldn't behold him. Because of his strength, we couldn't hold him. So the only way for us to be able to hold him and actually secure him for ourselves, he had to become weak. See, this is important for you. When he let them take him, you know what they did? They bound him. He was showing you, I became weak so you can get in. They understood this. The man had been telling them that I am the door. So which means he had to become weak. Now you can say, oh, she fooled him. She didn't. He told her. This is the first time he had a situation where he done told a woman his secret and it got out.
Not at all.
Let me see, this ain't the first you asked, and every time I told you something, you used it on me.
Yeah.
So we got another situation we had just like with Ka'ur and with Adam. The writing told us that Ka'ur was deceived. Adam was not deceived. See, you looking at the first man that came. So you ask yourself, Yahushua came down, became a partaker of our kata. Ka'ur was in transgression before he was.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
He willingly took it. Yeah. He let you know that he willingly did it. He let her do it. It ain't his first time having this. Listen, he already told you when he came back from the harvest, he compared the situation to that situation. I'll be blaming like I was in the situation before this. Surely I hadn't forgotten I did this with my first wife.
Yeah.
That I told her a secret she wasn't supposed to tell, and it got out. Mm-hmm. And you keep pressing upon me daily, and everything I tell you to try to get your way, you keep showing me that you're going to use it against me. Yet I go ahead and I tell you, because of the heart I have for you. So now you look at this. Why would a man come here with that great strength, with that type of knowledge and that type of ability and that type of relationship with Yahuwah from his womb? Yeah, he'll give it all up for you. That's how much I love you. That's why you got a problem we don't run the back. Oh, you can look at Shaphatym as some stupid fool or some irresponsible person. You can look at it just like it is. He really loved her. He really loved her. See, sometimes people will say what they do, but your actions will show differently. Knowing that even you working for my hurt, that's what I know you working for my hurt, but my love for you was greater than that. And I knew this would bring forth a greater purpose than what you like. Sometimes our love is kind of wicked and twisted like a rope. Like the gun is twisted. It's got different ways it can kind of work. It can still be a good love, we can still be deceptive or still be detrimental, but still love one another. His love was consistent. It was genuine. It wasn't him, her, and some other women. My heart was towards you. And I told you something I didn't even tell my parents, and I told you that. I let you know because he looked at we were companions. I felt we had that type of relationship. I knew you were working against me, but I wanted to show you because you told me. If I didn't tell you, you said I didn't love you. That's what you said. She told him, you can't say you love me if you don't tell me. So now it came in a demonstration. We saw all the time we love you. What you demonstrate? Where the demonstration at? Give us a demonstration. I remember years ago, y'all young, a lot of y'all. Man, for to come knock at your door, they have a vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
It's the woman of the house at
That's
home.
right.
They used to come during the time when the stores and stuff come. You didn't come at no night. You come because the woman, ma'am, you give me a couple minutes, I like to just show you this product.
Right.
Don't cost you nothing.
That's right.
Take something and pour it on the floor.
That's right.
Just show you that right here. She said, I got to have one of them things. That's the only thing I've been missing in my life. Everything they sell, I want. It be listen. When Tupperware came out in the 70s,
sir.
messed women up.
Yes,
My wife, Tupperware went crazy. You remember when Tupperware came? Tell them that store. Listen, man, you had a Tupperware party. Boy, you had something. In the 70s, Tupperware and Avon. That Avon, boy, look at them. Them women come in that little magazine, whole house smelling. They had to come out with something with, man, they had little wildfire or some little kind of little cheap cologne you had. We ain't know nothing about no Polo back then. And Brute by Fabric, you had to go to the store and get that Old Spice to slap yourself. My daddy put on, I like to slap you in regret. Let me put something in my hand. Man, but that's all you had, man. Yeah, Old Spice. That's all you had was Old Spice, Aspen. You had to grow you had to grow before you got that stuff, man.
Stetson.
So you like that step, but watch out. That Stetson was saying that little rope round
Yes,
now.
sir.
You do it and then it stink. But again, we coming back into looking at the demonstration and what we learned. And why I had y'all to look at that was for an importance. The importance was everything he was able to do was simply because he abided within inside of certain parameters.
That's right.
In the 14th chapter, we didn't get it for you. When the Malachi came down and talked to his aim and to his Abba, Menorah, and let them know that she was going to have a child and that he was going to be a Nazarite from the womb. That no razor was to come upon his head. Neither was he supposed to drink anything, some wine or taste of it. He wasn't supposed to take it. This has been a practice of his whole life. So when you look at how things work for him, what was the practice? He didn't get this of himself. He was raised up and taught. This same thing he told her.
That's
and
right.
that from a
Child.
thou had known. So you only
That's
just
good to
taught
be.
him. You can tell that it's going to be based off of some other stipulation, the writings. With what he told us, why not just use what he told me and not add it to some writings? That Yahuwah will be with you while you be with him.
That's right.
But if you turn, he will forsake you. Because you got to know as well as what he'll do, what he'll also do if you turn and you go the other way.
That's right.
See, but I don't want to know about, I just want to know where the good thing. No, I got to know. He sat there, he said, I said, behold you, Tube and Rosha, life and death, and told you at that point, you got to make, every time I make a decision, I'm making a choice whether I want to live or not. I'm making a choice whether I want things to go right or want them to go wrong. That's important for you to know. We just keep thinking, I just try to go do the best. Just show me where it's written, said do the best you can do. When I gave you the writings should dictate your choices. The writing, where does it fit at with the writings? The writings, where did it go? Oh, so ain't in the Bible about driving. I guess I can't drive. Because you want to be stupid. Because you want to be stupid. He'll do what he tell you to do. Run to the Caesar. What's Caesar? What that speed limit is? How much they give you? That got that. The writing gets you on everything.
Right.
They showed him the coin. They said, whose is it? He said, run to the Caesar. Who said? That's his 45 sign out there? Yahuwah or that's Caesar's?
Caesar's.
Well, run to Caesar. What's Caesar?
They got that.
It ain't hard. Folks keep trying to play like they stupid. There's a lot of stuff. It ain't hard to do it. All you got to do is look at what the man told. He teach you how to live.
That's right.
Let them get what's theirs and you get him what belongs to him.
Right.
Why you going to put me here? What he going to tell me? Don't obey nobody on the earth. And how long am I going to make it? He ain't stupid. You got to exist. People, all they come with this dumb stuff. You're operating inside of a system, people. Okay, that ain't what you want to hear. You know right. They want to hear kill all the white people and get rid of taxes. No, we don't teach that. We have no such custom.
That's right.
We have no such custom. I ain't got no problem with white people. I just tell people the truth when it come down to system running. I got a problem with our people when the thing we do because we don't want to obey the system. I'm trying to system Yahuwah set in. If people get the system that he put in place, you'll learn that you won't have a whole lot of problem with fighting that system because you learn to let things operate the way they work. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, listen, it's supposed to do what it's doing. All this stuff is set up and predicated on him coming back. I'd be a fool to try to stop him coming back. He told me I could do nothing against the truth before it.
That's right.
Isn't that right? I'd be the last one trying to prevent it. I said, come Yahuwah. You know, that's what I said, come Yahuwah. But in order for that to happen, some things have to happen. Some things got to be complete. That's why you got to make sure you align yourself and make sure you're living the proper course and you're on the proper course. Making sure you got to understand what the word is trying to detail to you because a lot of stuff you're missing and it's key to why you fall. Just like he did. How are you looking for Yahuwah to be with you when you just went against? He couldn't. So you know what Yahuwah had to do? Yahushua had to do for us? He had to make himself an enemy to Yahuwah in order that we could be saved.
That's right.
Yeah, the man made himself a curse.
That's right.
Just so other people might get an opportunity to get deliverance. That's how Yahuwah moved. So now my appreciation for the fact and the dedication this man had toward now this man here was an unwilling participant. But he used him on something he did, the love he had for that woman. He had a great love for women, and he used that, and used it to pivot off of delivering his people. See, earlier at the time when he was in their strand, they came to get him from the top of Timnah. You know what he told them? They asked him, why did you do that and burn that stuff out? Don't you know they rule over us? That's what they told him. And they tied him up and brought him down there. As soon as he got down, he broke them ropes of loot and killed every one of them people. And after that, guess what happened? It was still more people coming. He got more victory in his weakness than he did in his strength.
That's right.
See, when he had totally relinquished and was without, it gave opportunity for him to repair the relationship with Yahuwah, to really strengthen him in a way that he became more viable and valuable to us. That's how the writings work. See, we all have lived lives where we put ourselves where we've been in a disconnect with him before. That disconnect should come in and make you try to look at connecting. Reconnecting. Y'all got it? Like your phone service got certain stuff you don't miss till it get cut off.
Yeah.
You're trying to use it. You're like, man, I got to get that thing back on. Why? You see the value when you lose it more than you do when you got it. Man, walking, flicking the light, ain't that flick? Off, on, off, leave on, cut this on, move this. Go, oh, I get it later. You move, everything cut off, you ain't got nothing. It be dark. Ain't nothing where you know what you got to have to do. You walk through and do that number right here. You're thinking, why I just cut the light of the power off?
Yeah.
It's because you get accustomed when things are just given to you next step, you don't think nothing about it. It's just a flicking key. You don't like flick say, man, I hope the light come on. You keep flicking. And you don't be careful. You know what? You live the same way with Yahuwah. You forget. You don't think in anticipation, it might be that he don't answer.
Yeah.
It might be that he withdrawn from you. But it ain't because he hates you. It's because he's trying to get you to reconnect.
That's it.
And appreciate the connection that you had.
That's right.
See, a lot of us in here, that's why I tell like, being here a lot of time, a long consistent time, you can get comfortable. You get comfortable, and you don't think nothing about it. I've been done it so long, I don't think nothing about this. And everybody in the world is sinner except for you. Because you didn't realize, unless you get the Ruach HaKodesh, you're the same people.
That's right.
So that's the drive to make you, motivate you to get it versus the drive of just coming and just sitting. See, the only purpose to come here and go here or anywhere else where Almighty is being taught, so you can be sealed with the Ruach HaKodesh. That's the connection. That is your connection. Everything that he did was trying to show people the importance of staying connected by the word until the promise came. Now we live in a time where the promise has come. We can be recipients of, so we can translate into his benin, so we can be inheritors of the Malkut. Nothing you're trying to do makes sense. Get the Holy Ghost and go to heaven. How is all this exactly working? I just gotta believe. Believe what? Just believe in my heart. Is that what he's using your heart? My heart and mind had to be wrecked. What you think I was using when I was drinking, when I was fornicating? I was using my heart. I was using my heart. I was using my mind. I wasn't mindless when I was fornicating. My heart didn't stop beating. So the word came to give my mind and my heart a new directive that said you can't do that. Not by order of living. In order to live, you can't do it. So in order for me to know the value of life, what did it do? I got to put you so close to death. I got to put you right there. So a man that been close to death, you know what? He desired to live.
That's right.
That's why I tell a lot of y'all, let me tell you something. Bills include that. Y'all ain't gonna make it. Y'all ain't gonna make it. Let it be your last video. Be too tired, sleeping, laying up. This ain't gonna work for you. I can't help everybody. I can't help everybody. Let me tell you, y'all don't even know where y'all at, what y'all doing, do you? You don't even understand. I try to tell all the time you come. A lot of y'all think this is a casual come up, pop up and get. You ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
What's gonna make them? Tell me who you know living, desiring life. That's all they know. They ain't thinking nothing about it. Let somebody go out in the street and the car come on the other side and they barely miss a tractor trailer. You know what they say? I almost died. What make you think that? Because I'm living. I can see my life would dissipate. I'm finna lose my life.
That's right.
Be considering. That person driving, looking at it, they thinking that's gone, but it could be another one out there.
That's right.
See, Yahuwah putting you on notice. A lot of folk, man, you living, you ain't been put on notice. Now y'all coming, you need to be put on notice. Man, you gonna die.
That's right.
You're gonna be one of them people that gonna hit you, man, he gonna take you away from him. Listen, without remedy. We're looking for a remedy. After that happened, I'm looking for a remedy. Let me tell you something. Do y'all know that wine can be used as medicine? That's what they gave him when he was up there. That man was sick, he died. He needed a remedy. Sometimes people get sick, I say, you don't know no remedy? I try to understand, you ain't got no remedy, something you know I can use, something natural. You ain't had people want to use something natural. That's what we're using. You ain't gonna get no more natural than Alaph. No fillers, no artificial flavoring. You need a remedy. That's what he came to give us, a remedy. Man, you dying. I'm taking something. That's why I be here, come Wednesday later. I be here taking. Man, I'm looking for a remedy. I'm dying. He said, although I eat that and I drink it, he said, man, you show my death and suffering till I come. But it's a remedy in there.
That's right.
He drunk it before he died. He said, don't die of thirst. Yeah. Hello? Man, there's a lot of stuff y'all don't consider. You need to consider. Man, these the latter y'all mean. You ain't gonna make it. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all ain't gotta take it. Man, listen, y'all gonna be falling out the wild. Listen, this man done told y'all if he don't cut the time, ain't nobody gonna be saved. How many? Look where you flimsy now. What you gonna do what you gonna do? It gonna get so tight, nobody gonna be saved. You straggling, you second guess, you ain't sure, you doubt and disbelieve, and they gonna talk about doubting Thomas. That's beautiful. Doubting Thomas. Is that what they called him? That what Yahushua called him?
Not at all.
The people that saw Timotheus when he came, Tomos is what they call him, Tumos, whatever, Tomos. When he came, you know what they told him? They said, we have seen Yahuwah.
Exactly.
They seen Yahushua. Why wouldn't he doubt? Y'all seen him, I didn't see him.
Exactly.
Oh, doubt, don't believe that. Only they believe because they seen him.
Exactly.
Earlier when the women came back and told him he was risen, they said their words seemed like idle tales. They doubted the women.
Yeah.
See, these Christian folk got made a fool out. Yeah, old down Thomas. The man told you, except I see it.
I believe.
What was he saying different than you?
Exactly.
Except I see it. Exactly. Except I put my hand in the print of the nails. And thus I ain't gonna believe it. Then he did. He said, I still got doubt.
Not at all.
He said, my name Down Thomas. I ain't gonna believe it anyway.
Not at all.
That man called him my done.
That's right.
Called him master. That came to stabilize me. He told me, because you seen, you believe. He said, Barak and them that have not seen.
Yet among.
That be me.
That's right.
That be me and the Yahudim.
That's right.
I'm good. I appreciate what he did. See, that stabilized me. That's stable. I ain't never pulled out and told her, let me see the nail print in your hand and see your feet. I don't need to see that. I'm good. The word, listen, I know this is what you need to know for yourself. What has the word done for you? That needs to be your testimony. See, I told you before, the writings are great, unique, fabulous, the greatest thing you're gonna get. What really brings them to line to me is the comparison of my life and my life where it was and the changes it made and aligning it with the word. That's why I see the real power of it. That's the convincing for me. Listen, y'all, I know it's a small thing, y'all. Everybody come from different walks. I was a really, really terrible person. Really, listen, I was a terrible person. I was a terrible person. I didn't know how. I just want to give up. That's why I talk to y'all so much. I know what it's like to be so discouraged, but you can't talk to nobody. I know what it's like to be on the edge, just want to die, but you can't talk to nobody. Nobody understands. Because you keep feeling like you're just a screw up, you'll mess up, it don't matter, you ain't gonna get it, it's not for you. You don't wind up dying, you know. I came to grips with it a while, and I appreciate him for just troubling me one day. Just putting upon my hard press. They showed me just no way out of this. I had to come. I had to come. I had to come. I wanted to die, but I was scared to die. I really wanted to die, but I was scared to die. You know what, man? Let me tell you something. That is so confusing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to die. Y'all hear me? I wanted to die, but I was scared to die. I was scared to die. That man shook my life up so much. I appreciate him. I never would have made it. He had to put me, man, I was just in such, man, I was in a mess. I was in a mess. I was in a horrible pit, man. I tell you, I was in a horrible pit. I didn't know I was gonna get out. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't. I was tired. I was tired, man. And why you just get so tired of beating yourself up? You get so tired of not knowing the answer. You get so tired of going back to the same thing. You get so tired. You just ready to die, man. It's just like you want to die, but I don't want to die. I'm scared to die, but I don't want to die. But I'm scared to die. It's so confusing. It's like, this is so confusing. I couldn't figure it. It was just like it's rattling me. It's like, man, I don't know what to do. I smoke a joint. I started smoking it. I started crying. I was like, I just want to do right. I couldn't get out of there. I didn't know what to do. That's why I asked y'all, prayer, why did you come? What did you say? What was your commitment? What was you willing to do? I watch some of y'all, you just numb. Nothing moves you, nothing breaks you down. You got to be at a point where you see it just ain't no other way. Only reason I'm here, I ain't see no other way. Unlike a lot of people here, they tell the truth, they saw something else. Nobody can sit and be comfortable. That's why they okay. It don't matter. You know, okay, if I get it, I get it. I don't, I don't. I'm not okay with that. I ain't got no choice. I got to get it. I don't have a choice. I got to get it. I don't have a choice. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I got to be here. I don't know. People can let go. It's like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have myself, why you just walk away? I try to put myself, then do what? I know to, I'm going to go sit where? There's somebody tell me what? You can't tell me that. I can't listen to that. I can't even lie to myself long enough to believe it. I go sit in a Baptist church and just listen, man, preach me by Jesus and how he got up early Sunday morning and a rabbit. And my dumb behind someone, there's no way I'm supposed to escape that. Hey, if you would let know, I'll let everybody leave that place except you. That you will sit there and you will play and you will do that. There's no way in the world am I gonna tell me no foolishness like that. None of it. I appreciate you. I ain't come out to be lied to. I ain't come out to be played with. I might say some things humor and funny. I ain't gonna play about your soul. Once you catch me play with your soul, you're a fool for staying. You don't let nobody play with your soul. You rather play with your money, play with your car, play with your wife. I don't play with my wife, I'll kill him. Man, that's carnal. Your soul, you can't get another one of them. You can't get another one of them. People, it's a lot of stuff we'll kill you about. People kill you about, not for their soul. Man, listen, if it's ever been a time you need to take serious what you're doing, it need to be today. Don't y'all know he got to make it look like it's going to be okay? How he said that they going to come on them unaware and it look like he coming? I see a man at the hotel running with a knife. Tom Smith, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to stand right here and we're going to come stab me.
Right.
Oh, shoot, man, I didn't know you were coming. He got to get real close. How you doing, Tom Smith? Doing all right? Shoot. I ain't see it. And then I thought it was okay. He said when they say peace and safety.
Sudden destruction.
He said, just like a woman in travail. He had to give me something to compare it about.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she 3 months pregnant. I feel I'm gonna have a baby about the 7th month. You don't know that. It just come on you unaware. That's how Yahuwah let her know. He gave us something. No, he said, come on you unaware.
That's right.
But think about this. You got around about a time. You got around about a time, you know it getting to a completion.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? So it don't act like that. You got about a time now where you realize it like you don't start packing no clothes to go to no doctor in no 2 months. When you get 8 months now, you realize I need to go and start putting a suitcase. Have some, cause I'm gonna have to jump up, put some stuff together. So I go a bag, back then you be a suitcase, now it's a bag. You had you something you could grab it so you be able to go. You start putting things, making a preparedness. So whenever it comes, I just get the bag and go. I got the number ready to call, let them know I'm headed to. Years ago, you had to call nobody. You just went to the hospital. Ambulance, you can't do that now. That thing's so high, man, you gotta leave the baby at the hospital. That might be a good thing. Isn't that right? You look at your baby, you don't like him. You say, oh, I had came in an ambulance. No, don't do that with your baby. But if you do, just keep it between us. So these are things we start looking at. Don't grade everything off other people. Other people in different places. And so everybody see the word differently. And a lot of people don't see the importance of how you need to really start making adjustments and going back and really self-examining your commitment. I do that. I have to. I gotta. I always keep reminding myself, what did I say? Where was I at when he came to get me? I was in the worst place I could be in my life. I went in a good place. I was in the worst place in my mind. Man, I was rattled. I had never been so unsettled in my life. I had never been so unsure in my life. I have never been so scared in my life than what I was when I had to come this way. That's the best thing ever happened to me. Man, I tried my best to pray that thing off me. If he could have got that thing on me, I wouldn't be here today, Darren. I wouldn't be here. I couldn't shake it. Just need to smoke a joint, that's all. I get to smoking, I thought that thing be right too, but that thing was righteous. All of a sudden, man, I just be sitting there, my mind just go back off again. It like, he won't leave me alone. He troubled me so bad. It like, I just like, why? You know, it's like someone just hard pressed on me, wouldn't let me go. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you. Had he let me go, I wouldn't be here today. Hey, that's why I can't walk and quit like other people do. I can't do what other people do. A lot of folks do stuff, I can't do it. I can't do it. What did I say? Where was I at when he came to get me? I know everybody's situation is different, but until you have a life experience that happens that puts you at death's door, man, you don't know what it's like, man. Man, you got to almost see Sheol. Just so you realize, man, I don't want to go down. I mean, you have to get that much dislike for what's coming or the destruction of it to get away. A lot of people say, I don't want to die, I don't want to burn. You know what I learned? How you living? You living say, I want to die, I want to burn. I know. And the only reason I can say that because I've been where you at. I sold myself the same stuff you sold you. You know what I'm saying? I sold myself. It's other people going to be saved, not me. He want me to, he want me to go to Sheol. He said, but he not willing to enter Shaphatym. Not willing to enter, he want me to go. Not willing to enter. And why you keep saying that? I'm not willing to enter Shaphatym. All should come to repentance. All should come to repentance. Not willing to enter Shaphatym. How did you come up with I want you to perish? I bought in that because I needed a reason to not go all the way.
That's right.
And it wouldn't be on me. it'd be on him.
Yep.
All the stuff you don't wrestle with your mind, I done did that. I done did that. I'm trying to tell you. I told about with Joseph Well, when the man came in the saloon for him and asked him, was he Joseph Well? And he asked him, well, he said he was a bounty hunter. The guy came in there. He said, dying ain't much of a living, boy. He said, you ain't got to do this. He said, you could turn around and go back. That man looked at Joseph. Joseph had 2 guns on him. Everybody was quiet looking. He turned around and walked back out. And people started breathing. They said, phew. Man, we thought it was going to be a gunfight. After a while, he popped back and I had 2 guns on him. He told him, he said, I had to come back. He said, I know. And he killed him too. And you know, although it's a movie, not really looked at, he felt like that's what he had to do. He felt like what he was going for, the reward was greater, even worth him even dying for it. That's why I'm at when it comes down to with Yahuwah. I know they're going to cost me my life. See, this is what I want y'all to think about, okay? I was at a point of death, and I served in what I served in, okay? I was at a point of going to prison, serving in what I served in, and but still willing to do it. Now I'm gonna come here, and he looking for somebody with that same like mind. I need somebody who's willing to die for it, and still be in it. I need somebody that's willing to go to prison for it, because it ain't fair that I could go to jail 9, 10 times for drugs and other stuff, and I don't let me. Because Yosef went, Yahushua went, Shaphatym went, all these other people, Daniel went, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego went because of what they believe. So this is what sometimes we don't consider. How is it that we can be so, I knew the risk. Being a drug, I knew I can get robbed. I knew I could get killed. I knew I could go to prison, federal. I knew this, and you ain't gonna believe it. I still sold. I still sold. I knew I could lose my life. All that, and I still sold it. How do I come here and now I can't risk nothing? Right. Don't let me go through nothing. And I looked at the reward of what I could make and how I was living was worth every bit of that. I know until you get caught. Real time. But I was willing to do it. You see what I'm saying? How do I come here? And all of a sudden now, I got all these safety measures. You know what I'm saying? He said, it got to be all or nothing. That's why I came and got you. I said, a man that'll put himself in, he be willing to do that for this, surely he'll do it for me if I show him the right way. Surely that man will, think about it. I already give my life to the feds. Take up, you become property of the state, it ain't your life no more. Well, Yahuwah said, when you become property, how it steal your life?
Right.
How it steal your life? See, how is it that I was willing, all of us, everything we do risk. All this stuff risk. High risk, but you still do it. Soldiers, they look at, is it guaranteed when you went already you coming back? You still had to go. You ain't getting him, yeah, I be careful, man. I ain't trying to die for this stuff. I'm just you for example. Yahuwah got a problem with that. You was ready, I'm just you for example, not saying you live, the stuff that we all been doing and have done, at the point of death, it could cost you. Yeah, when it comes to Yahuwah, we got all these safety measures all of a sudden. We got all these protective measures. We see all this. You got to be so careful. He said, you lived your life and you were risky. Yeah. Now I'm telling you to give it all to me. To somebody who can restore it. Why y'all think Yahushua will set up there and die in all practicality? I'm a businessman. You know who I give a car to other than y'all? Somebody who can afford to pay for it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do it if nobody can afford to pay for it. That's stupid. How can I expect to get it back? That sound like good business?
Not at
I
all.
have no reason to know. I just give it to him. That makes sense? No. Don't make sense for Yahuwah to do the same thing either. It makes sense that Yahushua just cannot get his life and he knew the man could get it back to him. No. See? Nothing you saying is practical. Nothing you thinking is practical. Yahushua was a man. Just like, why would I give up my life if I can't get it back? Why would I do that if I can't get it back? Why would I be up here risking this I can't get it? I don't know. I'm just going. No, it's called stupid. And that's what he don't want you to be. Don't about make no fool out of you. Don't listen. Don't try to live your life off other people. You got to have a relationship that you actually understand his way. You got to have the confidence. Listen, I got all the fears, I got all the phobias, I got all the woes, and I'm gonna do the same work. Do the same work. You think I had no fear of them people? I wasn't trying to get caught. Hey, police, I sell you the dope. Say no police no dope, that's stupid. I'm trying to go to jail. See the police, slow down. I ain't trying to go to jail. I know I'm doing wrong, but I ain't trying to go to jail. I ain't trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're risking it. But you still got these little safety mechanisms. Because I'm looking at go, who can get me out? Oh, I go if somebody told they can get me out. I can cover it. Then, man, I'm doing what I got to do. I'm doing something here because I know he can give it back to me. When I lose my life for it, I know he can get it back to me. When I go to prison, I know it ain't for no child molestation, for no stealing, for no molesting nobody. Y'all hear me? For no flim-flamming, no scamming. It's because I stand on the purpose of the word. I went all them other times to other stuff. He said, why you can't go for something right? See, let's just be honest and practical. We're not fair in what we ask for and what we do. Every one of us have been irresponsible and risky, downright dangerous, death-defying. But all of a sudden you got all this new, profound, I just want to be careful. I just want to be, when it comes to something Yahuwah wants you to do. True. But you're still reckless when it comes down to other stuff you do. You got what I'm saying? We guilty of it as people, it happens. If you don't get challenged on it, why would you check it? Why would you really examine it? Let me tell you something before I get ready to go. The direction of how we're going has changed. How we getting the word has changed because he's getting ready to come back. And it's only for a peculiar, particular type of people. That's why it's really important when the word comes that you make sure that you're understanding it so you can do it. Don't do nothing you don't know and nothing you ain't assured of. Because whatsoever not a amanah, that would be sin. You can follow, listen, but you need to be real attentive to make sure you got the understanding so you have the ability to really comprehend it. See, he said, after you shall receive power. That's the goal. That power, you got something you can source. That's what gave them, sourcing. Now you got something you can source. A lot of times you do it, you ain't had no reason, you ain't had nowhere to really source it. Where does it actually come from? See, our real ability, we want to go, you'll see everybody now at the camp, they're going to let their hair grow down because they shamshun instead of just some baboons because you're running behind something that you don't really comprehend and understand. What we're trying to do is get the power of the word where a man can resist and stand and live right. That's important to me, be to live right. Regardless of a situation, I can live right. I can live right. That's I ain't had that. I ain't always had that. I can live right. Folks drinking, smoking, getting high, getting drunk, sniffing cocaine, fornicating, committing adultery. I can live right. I ain't had that. Man, where mine at? Huh? That's me. If everybody doing it, I'm in. Man, I don't got power. I don't take it lightly, but he always had to remind me back when you had no ability, when you had no stability. When I didn't realize I didn't have no control. He said, you have no control. I didn't realize I didn't have, you'd have asked me, I'd have told you I had it. Had no work, had no control, had no self-value. He said, everything you're doing because you don't value yourself. Yeah. Now I do it because I value myself. I value my life. That's why I risk it now. When I valued my life before, I ain't had no value to it. That's why I risked it and had no value. Now I risk it knowing the value. That what I looked to obtain is greater than what I got. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to say to you. Don't just be trying to do something. Everything need to have a purpose to it. Why you doing it? You need to be assured. I ain't got to tell. I just want to check with you. I know why I'm doing it. I know it's right. I know the word is right. So especially how you really find out it's right is when you allow it to work. Meaning, the only way for it to work, contrary situations have to come. That's where I found my most strength from. Contrary, you think, why this come up? This come to show you whether or not you stand, whether or not you're in the word. See, a lot of people keeping to a point. You got what I'm saying? It's when points start to change and do you still remain the same? Y'all got it? When things change or relationship change with people, do those people serve or sway you or do you still stay? That's showing me the power of the word. Not being able to kill people or hell growing down to your back, but being able to resist and stay consistent. I had a big problem with being consistent. So you start working on your consistency. How you do that? By constantly going back over. We start every time with the same thing, don't we? Why y'all think I do that? Matter of fact, I got to start doing something consistently to get consistent. Get consistent. Based off of what? If I don't start putting some in practice and I start keeping the regiment, I ain't gonna have nothing to compare to no consistent. Every time I see you doing that stuff, every time I see you they saying you consistent. Huh? That's the part you gotta start, because in order to get the Ruach HaKodesh, you gotta stay consistent. It's not a one-time hit and getting quit. It's about consistency. Yahushua said, if you do what in my word? Consistently. That's all it continue is to be consistent. Then, so what about when I stop a couple of times? See, because he said I gotta continue. I gotta continue. It's a constant. Y'all gotta say a constant. Somebody got a headache. Is it frequent? You said, no, it's like it's constant. Oh, it's not breaking. That's how it's gotta be when it comes away. No breaks in it. Y'all got it? I'm getting ready to let y'all go. Word right though. Listen, y'all can take it for what you want to. I'm tell you something. You'll be replaced. Make no mistake. You'll be sitting here today. You'll be replaced. On that screen. Y'all see? Okay. I'm just probably running my mouth. Listen, I'm telling y'all, you'll be replaced. You got people that got their mind set that they won't be saved. They've been out there long enough. They done played long enough. They done drank long enough. They done whoremonger long enough. They done homosexual long enough. They tired. They tired. And all they want to do, they want to get away from it as far as they can. And to get away from it, it'll get more and more in the world. You want to get away from your past, get closer to your future. Why you keep repeating what you think you're close to? You're too close to your past. Start moving more towards your future. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. You got to start thinking about it. It's only two. You don't love one and hate the other. Isn't that right? It's only one. So think about it. You keep going because you're too close to it. You got to move closer to your future. That's what I learned how to do. You got to move. You got to stop making excuses. Stop looking. Listen to these people lying. Some come sit on their shoulder. Guardian. Let them people keep, man, get you 2, 3 of them things. Why he getting everybody the word? These folks got guardian angels on their shoulder. They got regular frequent conversation, God driving, and they ain't jumping in the passenger seat, they ain't looking in the dashboard, get the insurance card. You got too much going on. Don't be paying, I don't pay these people no attention. These people, listen, I don't pay these people no attention. Everybody we got it, you know how they word talking? Through a man. Yeah. The commitment that he made was, our Abba told him, we'll hear you. Don't let Yahuwah talk to us, and he just talking to everybody now. That's not, see what I'm saying? People, how many of y'all done had people tell y'all God talk with them and sometimes he comes to talk to them? So why you believe that and everybody, we got to hear the book? Why you don't just stay home? Tell them when he get through talking, tell him to come talk to me. These folks just lying. See, everybody want to do something different. Everybody keep trying to recreate the wheel. Why does everybody have to hear the word? Right. See, I know, and people throw you. I heard some people, you be thinking, you like, man, maybe he did talk. Man, he ain't talk to these people. That's right. Ain't that right? He said, I ain't spoken to these people. Ain't that right? Yeah, they Nabal. They Nabul. He said, if I spoken to these people, he said, then they'd have told the people to hear my word. They'd have caused the people to turn. He said, ain't no way I told them. They're not telling nobody to turn. That's what I can't tell y'all to do, turn. How you know if he told? That's what he said. That's why I keep telling y'all, you're doing wrong, just keep doing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with no hoes. Getting drunk. See, that's how you know what he's saying. You think it's a light. You know what? A lot of people, that's what they hear. They said, my pastor don't tell me that. He also don't tell you not to do it. I tell you don't do it. Isn't that right? If you're going to live right, that's what you think? Why these people pack these people? They ain't telling the people. That's just like telling them. He ain't never said nothing about it. My pastor don't preach on the nightclub. He got a reason why. He got a good offering. He know that whole mother boy, that deacon boy drunk. We had Deacon used to be at the chit chat. Sunday morning, they're collecting money. In the club, sliding across the floor. Sunday morning, collecting money at the door. Listen, Yahuwah trying to tell y'all folks, you got to change. Every one of them, you got to get serious about your salvation. I'm going to let you have it now, but I'm going to tell you the truth now. You want to get serious about your salvation. The direction of the word doesn't change for a reason. Every time we come, it's coming to really impart us the importance of you got to have this relationship. You got to look at our writings. You got to look at what they've done. You got to look at, it's a behavior. It's a constant. It's a knowing. It's an understanding based off of how things operate. Now him is able to keep you from falling? Come on, man. He got to put you somewhere that's secure. Isn't that right? Then they did a tent, you secure it. Isn't that right? That's what he was doing. He was securing our salvation. He knew our fall. Why do you think he nailed him up there? He was securing him so he wouldn't fall. And he said now they're able to keep him from falling. Then sometimes you only got to pin me. That's right. Huh? They worry about pinning the tail on the donkey. Huh? Sometimes you got to pin me, keep me from falling. Sometimes I got to put you in a situation. Sometimes you got to cut you off from people. And you crying and complaining. So I'm trying to keep you from falling. Yeah. So I can present you faultless. Yeah. I appreciate Yahuwah, everything he done. Think about he'd have drunk that wine had it not been for what Yahuwah had him in the situation. Who you supposed to give wine to? He wasn't ready to pay, he had drunk that wine. And he supposed to been a malak. It said it's not too for a malak to drink wine. His aim told him, and said, you give wine to him that's ready to move. See, everything worked out, and to keep him from dying from thirst. Only Yahuwah could do that. See, he put him in a situation, otherwise he'd have failed. He'd have failed. Them folks came, got that wine, just get a little bit. You just failed. You just failed. So Yahuwah, look at, he put me in a situation, try to show, son, in order to keep you from falling, sometimes I got to put you in some situations so you don't fall, so you don't give in, you don't cave. First thing you do is quit. Don't doubt him. Trust him. Do something you never did before in your life like I had to do. Trust him. We'll say we do. I trust him on what's easier for me and I can catch myself too. Trust him on some stuff where you ain't got no say, you ain't got no hole in it. Trust him. But it takes time. It's going to take other little sequence of events to build up to that. Y'all got to get to where when you don't see it, your confidence in it because you know where you're going. Y'all got it? You got to be able to see it. I'm telling you, for a winner, you got to be able to see it before you obtain it. A winner don't see it after they get it. I saw it before that. You know, if you're a winner, tell you, I seen it. I kept telling myself, I kept working. I was tired, I stayed, I put extra. You thinking, how they do it? You got to visualize it. This salvation we trying to obtain, you got to visualize it based off the writing and see when you align yourself, this is you. All this is for you. Everyone, he said for you and for your children. Now, why y'all think I talk to y'all? How these folks, what church they grew up in, they preach you to talk with the kid for it. What's one time? Look at them. Y'all remember that? Y'all pastor talk to y'all? I had no time. Man, get them stupid kids somewhere and put them down. Go let them color. Give them a little paper. Go there and go color. Go make a figurine for Easter. Folks give you a speech. Man, nobody talking, telling you nothing. But the writing said for you and your children. Folks might, why he taught the kid? Is that writing? It's for you and your children. It's for you. It's for every one of us. That's the writing. Don't let nobody fool y'all talking about, you know, man, it's for every one of us. Just take advantage of it. That's my time. Appreciate you who again. My hand clap.